I'm sitting here with my good buddy Carrie and the very tiny Evie.
Our
We're
new
hanging out.
personality.
Yeah. Our new star.
Our new on-site reporter.
Yep.
You got to take the headphones off so you can show the amazing new brand.
Yes. Show off your shirt.
Yes. Look at that.
PN Skate, the new clothing line. Floor is open.
Oh, my goodness. Did you see the line out there?
I did not.
Oh, my goodness, dude. It is crazy.
It's
the
open?
upstairs
Yeah.
line?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I don't know if
That's
there's
awesome.
a downstairs line, but the upstairs
Probably.
line, I feel like K Jewelers just got a boost in their economy.
Now can I put these back on?
No,
No.
you got to show it off.
No, just set it right here.
Yeah.
Oh,
You gotta
I
show off your
like the
shirt.
line.
You're
Yeah,
our
show it
model.
off. The
You're our
kids'
model.
line.
Fine.
What color
All
is that for us colorblind people?
Purple.
Purple?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you colorblind?
No.
Oh.
I was just doing it for our audience out there.
That's good.
I didn't know
That's
how-
very inclusive
right?
of
Exactly,
you. I'm proud of
right?
you.
I'm trying to be
That's great.
inclusive. Evie, I like the ensemble. So let's start with the top. What do we got up top?
Yeah. What's here? What do we got?
What do we got up there?
Fluff palm ears.
And where'd you get that?
I forgot.
Okay.
Then we got the
shirt.
Yeah.
That you can only get on projectnude.com.
Oh, look at that. Project-nerd.com.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Project-nerd.
You're
There you
leaving me
go.
hanging.
Wow,
There
bro.
we go.
I like it. But
yeah.
why purple? Why'd you go purple?
Because it's the best
Because
color.
I had matching skates.
Ooh, great response.
Yeah, and it's the best color.
No, it's not.
What's the best color?
Blue is.
Okay. I'll
Like
allow
we
that.
have blue right
What-
behind us.
Yeah, but also let's look at your shoes.
Mm.
Look at those.
We can't even capture those colors on camera.
Yeah, that's like ultraviolet.
Yeah. 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 It's all grayed out. Oh wow.
Look at that.
I feel like I would never be able to do that ever. Don't even. Oh yeah. Oh jeez. Oh my goodness. So Evie, what are we doing here? What are we looking at today? What's the goal? Oh jeez. And even Dale does it. People, our audience members, our one
Why?
audience member can't see Dale do it, but
All one of you watching.
all
right
one of
now.
you watching, we got the meeple skill in the
my
house,
God.
not the skills. But Evie, who was our sponsor this weekend?
It's right here.
Yeah, you guys say it. Who was our? They can't see
Pop-up
it.
blockers.
Yeah.
There it is.
Have you ever been to a convention and you can't like walk around with all the stuff and you need a locker to put stuff in?
No. But
Oh.
yeah, I have. I have, but also I haven't.
But wouldn't it be awesome
That's
if you had a place to
impossible.
store
So
all your
like this
stuff?
time I haven't, but I would very much like to.
Yeah.
So like I've never done it, but it's because we have a room. We have a big room.
That's true. We do because we're
Okay.
special.
But if it was like smaller, like only like Comic Con,
Yeah.
like where the other people only had one table, I would definitely need a locker.
Yeah.
Yep. And they were at Ocon.
They were at Ocon.
That was great.
They will be at
Having
the
lockers.
next convention that Project Nerd's going to be at.
Oh, which one's that?
That is going to be edit this one in. Edit the live stream.
Right. Okay.
Doesn't matter because every convention you go to, you should be asking about pop-up lockers and make sure they come to your convention. Because if you ask
Absolutely.
about it, they're going to come. So, Evie, right, we had day one. What was your main thing you took away from yesterday? What was the coolest thing you did?
Let me think about it for a second.
Ethan, what do you think?
Well, I got to talk to a lot of great cosplayers yesterday, and got plenty of selfies.
Yeah?
Yeah, so it was good.
That's awesome.
I had fun.
I loved it yesterday. Man, meeting all these celebrities was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome.
My funnest part about yesterday was for me allowed to actually purposely get mad at my dad because he didn't bring my bell dress, so I would be matching with my best friend.
Oh,
Wow.
about that.
Wow.
Wow, Dale, that's a truly
Oh,
heart-wrenching
no.
Well,
story.
Evie, the reason why is because I tried to wear it because I wanted to match.
I can't believe you if you actually did that, and I don't believe you.
I did.
Well, he only got
I
it
don't
around
believe
one of his legs.
Exactly. So you don't have the costume anymore?
Got stuck on his
I
thigh
don't
and
believe
ripped.
you. It's probably still at the house.
Yeah, probably.
It was my fault. I was supposed to bring it down. I failed on my
And
uncle
also,
duties.
I'm going to kill you.
I didn't follow through on my uncle duties.
Ooh, that's a threat we
so-
have on record.
on
you
record.
could take her to
and
court.
it is live.
You could
now.
You're
now,
gonna get thrown in jail for that.
Yep.
No, I'm not.
Yep.
Because
Yeah,
I'm
you're
actually not going to. I just wanted to do that because I just wanted to scare you.
Oh.
Yeah, Evie, we're gonna ask you the important question of the day. Are you ready?
Yes?
What do you think of the Sony and Disney Spider-Man whole saga? What do you think?
Far
Give
from
us
home?
no. The fact that Spider-Man could potentially be no more because of Sony and Disney.
What? No. No.
Yeah. Yeah. So you got to look in
See?
that camera and tell Disney how upset you are.
I'm so upset.
Yeah.
I don't like you anymore,
Yeah,
Disney.
yeah.
Whoa!
Wow.
Straight from the child's mouth
Yeah,
here.
look at that. I mean, look at that. Disney, you ruined a young child today.
Disney,
The
you
only
have a
one that I will like it.
responsibility to this child.
Yeah.
Cue the Sarah McLachlan
Yeah,
music.
Yeah. For only 10 cents a day, Disney, you could sponsor a Spider-Man movie for this child
Yeah.
per person. But for just this child.
Yeah,
I
for
mean,
this
more
child.
children to come.
Right. And myself too, as a man child.
Yeah?
I will
I
still
fucking-
watch the incoming Lion Kings because I love Lion King and like.
No, you can't. You
Lion
can't
King.
tell them that.
Yeah, you can't
But-
tell
You got to
them
go
that.
all or none.
Now, this is a helpful reminder to you that adults ruin everything.
Yeah, you guys do.
We really
Exactly.
do.
You
Yeah.
can't get your hopes up.
Yeah.
Like Carrie, you were my mom this morning. What?
Whoa. Let's clarify that one. I was not your mom this morning. You
You
would
act
not put
like
on
it.
your shoes. So, yes, I told you to put on your shoes or we weren't going to be able to go.
And
Which
you
is
said
true.
that I told you that you're not
not
a good
say
Do
that.
not
dad.
say
Out
that.
there.
Do
And
not
then-
say
Not
that
say
with the
that.
mic hot.
My goodness.
Ryan, you're fired.
Oh, now we're definitely live streaming to the wrong audience.
Yeah.
Well.
It wasn't on, thank goodness.
I'm
That's
very happy
funny.
about that.
Yeah, Orion's fired. That's
Yeah,
okay.
that's. See, it's like your kind of humor. It's like where it's like, oh, it's funny. Oh, until it's serious.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we're done.
You said that you were
Whoopsies.
better than a dad because I called you not a good dad. Because you were
I mean-
babysitting me this morning.
I mean,
Stop saying stuff.
I call him
I'm
dad.
not.
I call him dad too.
Yeah.
I call him
I'm
daddy.
I'm more of like a den mother. So you don't know
That's
what a
fair.
den mother is. I'm more of the den mother of the group, right? I do the
Yeah.
dishes. I clean up after all of you like sloppy people, and I
in
make
the
sure that
world
our
does that mean?
Airbnb looks nice. I want you all to have nice things.
I'm gonna leave.
Why are you gonna
Okay.
leave? You didn't even tell Disney how upset you were.
She did.
Okay, but
I
now you
did.
got to do one for Sony as well.
Yeah.
So now you got to tell Sony how upset you are.
Yeah.
I can't believe you, Sony. Yeah, done.
Is that it?
All right.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
No, you got to
I'm
be
more,
like, you got to
I'm
play.
more upset with.
But you got to say
Disney.
like, I'm not upset. I'm just disappointed.
I'm very disappointed in you, Sony and Disney. I can't believe you. I love Spider-Man, and I haven't even seen Far From Home.
I haven't either, so we'll go see it.
From the mouth of babes.
That
right.
sure as heck
Wow.
is.
It's like I wasn't offering. So
I'm sorry, but you're all the way over there.
Oh man.
it's all right. Evie, well,
All
thank
right.
you so much.
Go
We
be a
really
child.
appreciate you coming. Make sure to
No.
model that Project Nerd skate line out there for all the kids that are watching. And we have flashy things, and it's like a cat.
Yeah.
Look,
Also-
look things.
Bose is great.
They're not sponsoring this though.
They are
so
not.
We're
I
gonna
know, but
bleep that out.
Yeah.
these are so great.
Bleep.
Edit.
I love them.
All right, go be a kid.
Go be a kid. Go have fun.
No,
Go enjoy.
I don't want to.
You just said you were leaving.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my God.
Well, you got to ask us about what
No.
we thought of the first day then, Evie.
What did you guys think of the first day?
It was great.
I thought it was awesome.
What are you looking forward to in day 2?
Oh, my goodness. Day 2. Well, there's so many things. The Walking Dead panel is going to be
Yeah.
amazing, right? There's a lot of stuff. My Hero Academia. Did I say that right?
Sure.
Academia?
No
I
idea.
don't know. It's the academic format. I'm actually really excited for all the panels.
Yeah. I am excited to talk to more cosplayers today.
Also,
Even
Oh, yeah?
though I've been banned from doing so, I'm going to do it anyway. And no one can really stop me.
But I feel like
So,
you've done all of the cosplay events and all of the interviews for the cosplayers.
I have not done
No?
any interviews. I've just been chatting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
also,
Just networking, socializing. What do you got?
also,
What?
Also,
that I'm Not Famous is a very good podcast. And
Oh, my
also, you
goodness.
can only get the hat on project/nerd.com
Dashner.
too.
It's Dashner.
yeah,
Thank
Project
you,
Dashner.
Ryan.
Thanks,
my
production
fellow-
assistant.
Yeah. Way to go right in front of the camera, dude.
Jeez.
Right in front.
Amateur hour
Man.
over
It's
here.
nice that they got to see my brother at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's okay.
Can you open this for me?
I guess.
I'm hard. I'm hard. I'm hard to open it.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're
so,
welcome.
So Evie, are there any celebrities that you're looking forward to seeing? Are you really excited for Mr. Bill Shatner?
I don't even know what celebrities are here.
Are you serious?
First of all,
Do you know who Bill Shatner is?
no.
Captain Kirk.
Star
Trek.
I don't think
No,
I've
no.
even seen
No,
Star
no.
Trek.
That's probably for the
No,
best,
she knows.
actually.
Was it Denny Craig from Boston Legal?
I don't know if I've seen Boston Legal
You
too.
probably. What do you want now?
Hello, Orion, my fellow brother.
Are you going to be nice?
Your fellow brother?
What are you looking forward to? So, Orion, you've been moderating and also recording most of our panels. What have you been seeing in the panel room?
Is
You
it
should
on?
try turning your mic on.
Yeah.
Now it's
Yeah.
on.
Now it's on.
There we
Yeah.
go.
There we go.
Like I
just-
said earlier,
Rule number
amateur
one.
hour.
Rule
I'm glad
number
I
one.
didn't
Make sure
have
the mic's on. Rule number two. Don't
Orion.
insult people.
Rule number 3, don't say people breastfeed each other.
Orion.
I mean, that was a rule that you
That was
just
a
broke,
rule.
so you're off the couch.
Okay.
Orion.
Yes.
What are you most excited for?
You know who William Shakespeare is?
William Shakespeare.
He's
the-
going to be here, Evie.
William
talking about
William
William-
Who did
Shakespeare,
he
the
play in?
the
The
13th
poet?
century playwright,
I don't even know who you're talking about, Orion.
So
but
Captain Kirk's going to be doing
I
some
believe
12th
you.
family?
century.
Yeah.
Is that what we're looking at?
Yeah, they're brothers, turns out.
That's
can I keep these on?
I hate you so much right
Trevor.
now. You
All
make
right.
me so angry.
We're kicking the kids out of here. We're going to do a serious
Yeah, we're
in-depth-
No.
we're gonna do an 18 plus
Yes.
stream.
Yes.
That
No.
does not sound
Thank you, young
I'm
people.
staying
Don't-
here.
No.
We really
I'm
appreciate your
staying here.
insight. But now Josh is going to come up and give us an update on day one. Update on day one, a recap. Evie,
Recap.
Orion, bounce,
No.
Bounce.
Bounce.
Please.
bounce,
Nope.
I
bounce,
had
bounce,
fun.
bounce, bounce.
Wait, no,
bounce,
there's. I still
bounce,
have my seat.
bounce.
I still have my seat.
Nope. Go be a kid. Go enjoy yourself.
Yeah, come hang out with
No.
Mia.
Be.
Oh, okay then.
This is Colorado Springs Comic Con, where a kid can be a kid. That's not copyrighted or trademarked by anybody.
Nope.
You know who it is? Copyrighted and trademarked. Copy.
I don't
Right,
want
and
to grow up.
trademarked by
I'm a Comic-Con
Pop-up
kid.
lockers, our sponsor for this wonderful convention.
Yeah,
Woo,
we
pop-up
already
lockers.
covered that. You do it at the beginning of the stream and the end of
Right.
the stream. Come
You
on,
can
man.
shout it out as much as you want.
Shout it out
It's not like I'm an
loud.
investor or anything.
No.
Oh, right. I forgot about that part.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. So, Josh, what did you witness, or what was some of the fun things you got to handle yesterday at day one?
So yesterday was a lot of, at least for the production team side, we were doing a lot of interviews and stuff over here, just keeping the content coming all day. So we're sorry we weren't streaming yesterday, but we've got a lot of content that we can put out now, recorded. So that's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
I got to see Kevin Nash up close and personal.
Very up close and personal.
Very up close and personal. We went to the bathroom together. It was
Okay.
so fun.
I was talking, so you know, is it Lance Hendricks? I know him from Aliens,
Okay, yeah.
right? Lance Hendricks.
Yeah, I think
I was
so.
talking to him, and he said the
That's
exact
good.
same thing. Because I was like, the celebrities have their own bathroom, purely for that reason. So
What?
nobody actually talks to them in the bathroom.
Well, that's why I didn't talk
What's
to
your
him in the
etiquette,
bathroom.
Ethan? If you see a celebrity next to you in a bathroom,
Like-
do you talk to him?
So if we're urinal to urinal, like right next to
no,
it?
and clarify, no divider.
Okay.
No divider.
Yeah, there's not in that
Then
bathroom,
I just quietly say to myself, "Nice."
no.
You're
No
taking
context.
You're taking a mental note. I'm
Yeah.
going to tell somebody about this, but I'm not going to talk to him.
Right. And I just go, "No. I just
I was
nice."
just
You say nice.
Yeah.
You say it out loud.
yeah.
less making it an awkward
Do you say it
bathroom
like that?
experience.
Yeah.
Like just no context,
Nice.
But in his head, he says.
no.
No, he's
Oh,
saying
he
it
says
out
it out
loud.
loud.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Which I think is even creepier.
That is a little creepy. Yeah,
Right?
No, that's the point, but it's
We-
funny.
we shouldn't do that.
It's funny to you.
Right. I don't give a crap what anyone else
You just
thinks.
walk away. You just let that simmer.
That's how
Yeah.
security gets you escorted.
And I'm not going
out
to
of
like
here.
look at anything, I'm not that weird. But if I make them think it, it's funny.
Oh my god. So Josh, now with that
That's
said,
just as bad.
I know,
you see this gigantic.
That's what it was. I mean, it was
Wrestler.
literally like I'm in there, and then all of a sudden, like someone who, like the mountain just walks in there, and I'm just like, who is this? Oh, okay, I know who you are.
Wait, no. First of all, you're saying that no matter who it is, you're urinal to urinal. Someone walks in, you immediately look at them.
No, but like it was one of those things where I was like,
You can
Who is
see
this-
that guy's size out
what
of
is-
your
oh,
peripheral.
okay.
what is
All right,
this
all right.
tall presence that just came over here? Then when
Yeah.
I went to turn around and wash
Gotcha.
my hands, like there's a mirror. So I
I
was
mean, I
like,
feel
oh,
like
shit,
for our
that's
audience,
Kevin
we have to
Nash.
clarify that you don't just look at everybody that comes in.
No.
But
No,
this
I mean,
aura, this presence
There's
stands next to you, and you have to know who it is.
so there's a code of conduct in the men's room.
Correct.
Like that
I mean,
is
Ethan already abused it.
definitely, and I mean, like I would have technically abused it by using the urinal directly next to somebody if there was more than 2 urinals.
Correct.
So I was the first person at the urinal. Kevin Nash is definitely not going into a stall to go to the bathroom because he'd have to duck to get into that thing. So he had to take the urinal next to me. That's totally like within the conduct.
That's kosher.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. The only way it could have been worse is if one of us like completely de-pantsed to go to the bathroom.
Down at the ankles.
See, now I feel like your comment would have been great. Pants around the ankles. He walks in.
Nice.
then you're okay. then you're like 5-year-old kid inside of you feels
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
But you stand next to this presence. You've already approved the conduct. Do you talk to him?
No.
You don't say one word.
Unless he speaks to me first. No.
You don't go eye to eye.
So
You
for
don't-
instance, David Yost, I don't know why we were at O-Comic-Con a couple years ago. We were on the same piece.
now let's
schedule.
clarify for our audience that doesn't know, because they're a little younger. Who
Omaha.
is David Yost?
The Blue Power Ranger.
The original
Blue Power Ranger. Yeah.
Blue Power Ranger.
We were on the same pee schedule. I don't know why, but every single time we kept going to the same bathroom at the same time.
That's a thing.
And so it was one of these things where like he came in and we both looked at each other and we're like, "You again, huh?" Like it was one of those like.
Now, this is a mental conversation.
No,
not
this
a
this
physical-
came out like as we made the mental connection eye to eye. It became.
But it's like
verbal.
walking in together, not like
Oh, okay.
standing
Yeah,
next
yeah.
to each
Okay,
other.
all right.
Like
Right,
it's just
right.
well, and like the worst thing is like so like the bathrooms at Mid America Center in Omaha, like there's 2 entrances,
Right.
one from either side, and so he came from one end, I came from the other end, and we both just like meet in the middle, and it happened like it was like 3 times.
Yeah.
It's like on the 3rd time we made eye contact, and I was like, "You again."
See, I'm on the same schedule as the CEO of my company that I work for,
I like it.
and so that's how
See,
I got.
that's
That's how I got promoted. I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say.
Same
there's
pee schedule?
reasons,
Yeah.
but I don't know that I could actually. Like, I feel like I would be shy
I'm
if
not
like
gonna,
Kevin Nash was standing next to me. I'm like, there's no way I can
Just-
perform right now. I can't.
It just
was like,
stops
you're
midstream.
Exactly. Like even that knows it's Kevin Nash, right? Like it's just like I mean WCW, you know, like I'm sitting there like, but you actually had this experience with him.
I was just finishing my business.
So
man.
so the moral of the story, right? He's just like us
Yeah, and
and uses the Sears
that's
bathroom.
exactly what it is. Everybody poops. Everybody goes to the bathroom.
Everybody.
He in fact has a bladder.
He
Yeah.
does.
So it's like at that point in time, it doesn't matter if they're a celebrity.
Speaking of bladders,
You still don't
BRB.
talk to
No.
people. Yeah. Still don't talk to
So
people.
that
while
was
you're
your
in the
favorite thing from day one was being next, like
bathroom. It was all the
shoulder to
interviews and
hip to
stuff.
Kevin Nash in the
Just-
bathroom.
It was like shoulder to stomach. Yeah, I'm a little taller than you, but
I quite enjoyed the Kevin Sorbo panel yesterday that Iggy moderated.
I was gonna say like I wondered
So-
how because I heard how amazing that was.
Yeah, I went over to record, hit record on
Right.
it. And yeah, I mean, he's a funny guy.
Is he?
Yeah, so he's just telling some, stories.
What is he most like when you're in that panel? What do the people want to hear him talk about the most? do you think?
Most of them were asking about the Hercules series he did
Okay.
in the '90s, and as well as Andromeda.
See, I like that back-to-back series, right? Because that was right after Xena, right? It was
They
Xena.
did crossover episodes.
there
I
was-
think.
Yeah,
was
but it was Xena, I think, on USA, and then Hercules, or vice versa. Like, but they were like hour after hour.
Yeah,
So I feel like that was just like 2 hours of just
yeah,
2 of the most amazing people.
yeah.
At that point in time.
I think
sure.
that's, yeah,
But
that's accurate.
so nobody asked about his cameo on Psych.
Nobody
that's what
did
I
ask
wanted to
about
ask
that.
about.
Right?
Yeah,
Nobody
That's-
knows that he was like a bounty
he was
hunter.
a bounty
on
hunter
Psych.
on Psych, and I mentioned that to Iggy too, who was doing the panel, like because when
He talked a little bit about, he's done a lot of bit roles on
Right.
like, sitcoms and stuff like that. He talked a lot about, smaller projects he's worked on, and then like he talked a bit about a sitcom that he had pitched and sounded really good and didn't get picked up. And that
Was he
kinda
like a
stuff.
family man that has like a quirky like situation?
No,
with
he
it?
said. Let's see. He described it. It was Cheers meets Coach. And
I'm gonna
so
think on that. Like Cheers meets one. Like I don't think most people
So-
know what Coach is nowadays.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Right.
It's an older sitcom.
Because now like they think of Craig T. Nelson and they immediately think of like Parenthood or
Right. But yeah, that's how he said it kind of was, and he played like a
Yeah, it could be
washed
kinda
up
cool.
washed up quarterback
Nice.
that knew that his days were numbered. And
where everybody knows your name.
something like that.
I was like, didn't Keanu Reeves steal that part?
The
I don't know.
Replacements is one of the greatest football movies of all times.
I haven't
Just
actually
gotta
seen
throw
that
out
one.
there.
What?
I told you yesterday, dude. I only watch like superhero movies and TV shows.
Dude, the
That's practically a superhero movie.
The kicker alone.
Leo, 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 Leo.
No, we're gonna watch Replacements is that kind of that whole idea of
Yeah.
the idea is that and correct me, right, is the
NFL goes on
NFL
strike.
players that want more money go on strike, so they bring in all these old washed up scrubs to play for like 2 games.
Sure.
And Keanu Reeves in his beautiful
It was like half a
glory-
season.
No, it was like 2 games. I think it was actually 3.
I know the first game was against the Detroit.
But you had an amazing cast tonight. Gene Hackman's
Yeah.
the coach,
Yep.
right? Keanu
Hard.
Reeves starting quarterback, and then the rest of the supporting cast is all funny people.
Yeah, you've got oh man, what's the guy from the Marvel the guy who's directing all these Marvel films? John Favreau
Yeah.
was in
Oh,
it.
He
yeah.
plays a crazy linebacker.
Yeah.
I believe that.
It was awesome. Like he was
man.
jacked. Like this was before he started doing all the chef stuff
Yeah.
and just basically just ate everything that he
Right.
could possibly eat.
There
and
was
then became
something
a
else. There was
director.
somebody else. There was Roy, like the guy who was like the Hawaiian sumo wrestler who died shortly after the movie.
Yep.
He was also a pretty big actor. I can't remember his name. Not like just physically big.
The like
but,
lineman, the offensive lineman.
Yeah. And then there was a deaf wide receiver. I can't remember his name.
No, he's been in everything.
But-
So you watch The Office.
Yeah.
So you know Pam's like original fiance.
Yeah.
That's him.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
He was
okay.
a deaf receiver.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
So-
no, but I thought like the for being a like entertaining.
Who was the other Clifford Franklin? Who played that guy?
Which one was that? The
He was from. He was also in Evolution.
I know you talk because
can't-
I keep wanting to
he
say
was the-
Eddie Griffin, but it's not him.
No.
It's the other dude that's been in all the Eddie Griffin movies.
Okay. I know.
Orlando something.
Orlando
Orlando
Jones.
Jones.
Thank
That's
you.
right.
He was
yeah,
also
I
like
know
in
him.
Osmosis or something, right? Like he voiced the character in
No,
Osmosis.
that
No,
was
that was
Chris Rock.
Yeah.
I tried.
Osmosis show.
Was he in the Goofy movie?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think so.
No. But
But,
anyway, we got off track. But I really like. I'm excited about this because I
never off
apparently
track.
need to start going to these men's restrooms and wait for celebrities to walk in.
No, we just talked about why that's not an appropriate thing to do.
No, I just need to match up my,
Yeah,
my
just
schedule.
just
That's
follow
what it
them
is.
in, man. Just watch
No, I
their
just need to have a
booth.
schedule.
And when you end up on the
can't-
same schedule, it's an it's not something you do on purpose.
I don't feel like that was an accident though.
It was.
Like,
Totally was.
like 2's an accident, 3 is planned.
So I'm gonna be completely honest. Like,
3's planned. Come on now, let's be honest.
if David Yost ever hears this, I'm really sorry.
He's here.
I don't care.
He's here.
about like
Don't you dare
there's
say it.
2
Don't
Power
say that.
Rangers that
Don't
I
say
care
that.
about, and that's it.
What? Look at this. We have some more. So this is where we
This was our other. So
This
the
is our
other
new
thing I was gonna
talent.
say that I really loved was on day 1.
Yeah.
We had Jamie here do her first ever interview, and
Oh my goodness, first one.
Jamie, tell us about that.
It was good.
Did we just
That's
switch
really
coaches
interesting.
from yesterday?
We did. hey,
I got you back on track,
you,
guys.
you live in Omaha? So do I.
Cousins.
We've done.
That's what it
Is
looked
that
like
what-
yesterday.
is that what
That's
we
what it
look
looked like yesterday.
Apparently, that's what we look like.
We look a lot cooler than.
I don't think
I
so.
mean-
Replay that, Dale.
Understatement of the century.
Put it up here.
Roll the clip.
Roll that highlight. Go ahead, Jamie.
No, but the interview was good. I
That's really interesting.
felt
Great use of words.
like
Yeah.
this in my brain. I was like, "What am I asking? What am
I
I
don't-
saying?"
Okay.
Pokemon. I don't
Started
know
at Pokemon. Covered the NFL.
Right.
Go Cowboys.
I mean, yeah, except Zeke's gonna get traded.
Zeke
Cowboys are gonna be worse
might not
off
get
than-
his contract signed.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Out of here. Go.
Can I ask you like a legitimate question though? I know we're gonna deviate. Why are they called America's team?
Because Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, America.
That's it. That's the whole thing.
Honestly, that's the answer that I get from everybody. It's like
Realistically,
because they have a star and they
Well,
wear blue and they're
we were the highest rated team.
In
2 years ago, no, 3 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
Broncos were the highest rated team.
when you say highest rated,
It's
what do you mean?
Fan
So,
base.
I just want to point this out. The
It's like who
Cowboys
sells the
haven't
most-
been America's team in about a decade.
Right.
Like, they were really good.
So
for
are you
a
saying
while.
who sells the most jerseys is the
Yeah,
most
like who
highest
sell?
rated?
They take ratings off of like games watched
Right.
Yep.
and
attendance records because they had a huge
attendance
stadium.
at games,
Right.
and then like purchase of jerseys, shirts.
Because you see
hoodies,
what
socks,
happens
whatever.
when you take a densely populated metropolitan area that has
Right.
nothing else going for
Yes.
it. They sell a lot of
I
things.
don't know. You have the Dallas Stars.
What
What's
was
that?
and AT&T.
What? The
The
Dallas,
Dallas
Stars almost
Stars.
made the Stanley Cup this year.
Oh, hockey.
Oh my goodness.
Puck Sports.
I didn't know they had ice in Texas.
Oh
Puck
my
sports.
goodness. Puck sports. Anyway,
field
That
Jamie.
doesn't stop San Jose from
Anyway,
getting really good
Jeez.
too.
So what was your interview? Who did you interview? Did you interview like a celebrity or what?
A cosplayer.
A cosplayer?
Well,
And-
technically 2 cosplayers, but
Technically.
right because I had a
How's it-
2-on-1
What?
later in the day.
What are you talking about?
I
Oh
interviewed
yeah, I forgot
2
about that. We did. Yeah,
cosplayers.
we had a. So there was a Mandalorian
A
cosplayer that we
first
saw
time
who was like, "Hey,
cosplayer.
do you guys want to interview us?" And we're like, "Yes, yes, we do." It was a first time cosplayer with a really awesome costume.
What was the cosplay?
He was a Mandalorian. I just said that
I
from
don't-
Star Wars.
from Star Wars.
See, she.
So do
actually
you know Star
understands.
Wars
I don't
well
know what
enough?
that
No,
to
not at all.
interview?
I know Star Wars because I've seen it, but if you're not
Why
Darth
did we
Vader
hire
or
her again? I'm kidding.
because
I'm
I'm
kidding.
pretty.
So the same
Oh,
thing,
okay.
Oh.
the
Okay.
same thing we told the Mandalorian is we are an exclusive, or we're not an we're an accommodating nerd group. We're not exclusive.
I know.
We don't want
We're
to.
inclusive
Yeah, we
is
don't
the word
want
you're
to
looking
exclude
for.
anybody on their nerd
I know.
lovings.
All I know is her
Bring 'em on.
fashion is on point. Yesterday the
Bro.
moccasins. Today
Look at these Adidas.
rocking some future crafted
What's
Adidas.
the heel? Like, what's
Yeah, look at that,
They're
man.
so dope.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
in
apparently
case you want to like heel kick someone
they
to the
super
face?
dope?
They're
like-
super dope.
So
All right.
apparently everybody can just bring their like ankle to their chest.
I
is that
have-
like a thing people can
Can you-
actually do?
You don't.
Yeah,
can't do
try
that.
it.
Can you
Not-
not?
nope.
Do it.
Nope, I am not
I'm
trying
fat
it.
and I can do that.
All right, Josh, you pin him down. We're gonna.
Yeah. Oh, something popped. He did it. He did it, guys.
Yeah, I mean
that
his
was one
hips
and
out.
done.
His
One
hips
and-
out of
one-
place.
one and done.
Is anyone a chiropractor?
Gross. I would
Legs
never want one of those near
permanently
me.
stay.
A chiropractor?
They're not real doctors.
Oh wow.
They could.
What?
Okay.
Nope.
So are you saying people with PhDs aren't real doctors either?
I'm
Oh.
saying, first of all, there's plenty of people with PhDs that aren't technically doctors.
Yeah, see,
But-
you gave him the one
That's
question
the,
he knows.
That's the title.
but the
No,
ones
it's
that
not.
actually do have a PhD that are called doctors, are they real doctors?
No, I mean, yeah, but they're not. So a chiropractor is not a doctor of medical science.
Right.
I don't want anybody who's not a doctor of medical science performing medical science on me.
Really?
They're doctorate of chiropractic.
Oh,
Whatever.
cool. Snake oil. Awesome.
Okay. Someone's
Wow.
never had their spine adjusted.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you mean that thing that doesn't actually work? Yeah. I'll just keep following science for that.
All right.
Massage therapy is
wow.
just as effective.
I didn't know
as
you were
being
so
a
strongly
chiropractor.
opinionated about chiropractors.
It's bad science. I hate all bad science. and
'Kay.
Chiropractors are
Jimmy,
one of
where do
them.
you stand on chiropractors?
They relieve.
I say it works for me. I don't
Enjoy
care.
getting cracked.
Cool. You
and
know what else
popped.
works for a lot of people? Heroin.
I don't think
Doctors
that really
used to
works.
peddle that all the time.
Oh my goodness. Anyways,
So you are equating chiropractic medicine
To snake oil.
to heroin.
To snake oil.
You,
all forms.
But you just said
wow.
heroin
because heroin was a snake oil tactic for treating medicine.
for treating medicine.
Or for treating illness. Sorry.
Oh, right.
I don't have anything to add
It
to
was
this.
painkiller.
So was
So,
cocaine. I
yeah.
mean, like,
Well, and they work for those things. They just have side effects.
but they're just terrible for them. Yeah. Like,
Right.
and adjusting your, like, realigning your back and popping your bones does more harm in the long term than good, according to medical studies of people that get that done.
Nah.
Just say it.
I don't
The
buy it.
science is not on chiropractors' sides.
Then that would be the same thing about cancer killing all the cells. What? If you're talking about snake oil, like it has a lot of side effects. I mean, fighting cancer with chemotherapy, you're injecting something in your body, and it's like, oh, let's hope it kills this area.
Oh my God! What kind of anti-vax logic are you using?
Your logic.
Chemotherapy not only helps target cancer cells, but they use when you're using radiation therapy or
How did we, like,
chemotherapy,
deviate
you
so
are
much from, like, Bath
targeting
Connecticut to
the
Pokemon.
cancer cells
Pokemon.
because the cancer cells reproduce at a
Star
faster rate
Wars and
than the other
chiropractic.
cells in the body. Medical science has confirmed that chemotherapy does greatly reduce the amount of cancer and increase the life expectancy of someone diagnosed with cancer.
And if you want more
Whereas
of this conversation,
heroin
you
and
can view it on
cocaine
Sexy Nerd Science.
Don't do that.
Maybe.
And neither does being a chiropractor or salt crystals or
Those are not
Jeez.
the same thing.
it's right up there, man.
No.
Look, the guy who invented chiropractic medicine totally believed in like salt crystal healing and all that other stuff. Aligning of the chakras, which even then, like spiritual cleansing, I'm
Resay
okay with
chakra?
that. Like
Yeah.
that's
Resay
fine.
chakra.
Yeah.
Say it again. How did
Chakra?
you say? You know,
Chakra.
You said chakra.
I know.
Chakra.
I have never had my chakras touched when I go to the chiropractor.
I bet you
Right.
have, and you just
She
didn't
wears a
realize it.
lab coat.
You mentioned like
Actually, to be
back
fair,
alignment, and I'm going to tell you right now that back alignment came right out of like Eastern science medicine.
Yeah.
Where they were like, we need to align your centers of chi and or your chakras.
Yeah, but
or
also
things
my
like
spine's like twisted,
Chakra.
and it's
I
not
was gonna,
supposed to
like,
be.
hang out
Yeah,
here.
treat it with
I
medical
don't know
science.
what's going on
Okay,
now.
what is the medical
This is,
doctor
like,
going to do to
strange.
twist my
As
spine
long as
back to
nothing
where it
is
should
said
be?
about
Probably.
essential
It's some sort of brace for the rest of your
That
life.
sounds off.
Cowboys.
Right. That's actually what's happened to me.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had like a shoulder pain, and
They
they're like,
took 2
we can give you
Super Bowls from me.
painkillers,
And now I
but
don't
go to
support your
chiropractor, see if that
$400
You
helps.
watch.
weren't born
See
yet,
if it helps.
so they took 2 Super Bowls
That was
from
what
me.
the doctor told
I
me.
know.
I'm very
Doctors
upset
believe in
about
placebos,
the
it's
90s
okay.
era Cowboys.
And like in real,
I know. Oh no,
Yeah.
I can't because like I feel like
Carrie's lost.
no, I feel like just Josh is very opinionated about this, and I appreciate the opinion, but you're yelling at us again.
I'm not trying to yell at
You are.
anybody.
You're telling us that our beliefs in chiropractic medicine are the
not
worst
even so
things
much
about
like
us.
beliefs,
No,
but just
never.
like
I would say it never say
Listen,
that.
I had my
My-
back adjusted, and it felt amazing.
That's good. That's I'm
And
so
if
happy
that's
for
snake
you.
medicine or whatever you
So
said
be
it
it.
was, my chakras and chakras.
I gotta
felt
be completely
amazing.
honest. The only reason I go to the chiropractor is because she's hot.
That's a really weird thing for a married person to say
That's why my wife goes to the same chiropractor.
because she's hot.
Yeah,
Interesting.
that's called a healthy marriage, Joshua.
But
Is
no, it's
it?
not.
Oh,
I don't know, Jamie. Where
I'll
do you
just
stand
do
on
business.
that?
You're an attractive person. I'll do business with you because
It's like,
you're
hey,
attractive.
yeah, that's
we-
called success.
We don't believe in your fake medicine, but you're hot, so we're
I
both
didn't say
gonna
I
come
didn't
here.
believe it.
So-
I just said that's the reason I go.
My boss has
But-
a degree in chiropractic medicine too.
I don't
mean,
really
like,
need
I
my
love
back
my
realigned,
boss.
but you're like real cute. So go ahead, crack my
Right.
spine.
no,
Right.
I do. I do
Cut my
also need
neck.
my
Cool, I'm
need
out.
my back adjusted.
See you next week.
Yeah. And
I only go once a month.
Oh, that's healthy. Don't go more than once. a
he's
month.
like sleeping on the floor, just like, gotta go to the chiropractor tomorrow.
puts a
Yeah.
rock in
Exactly.
It's actually, but it is sort of a joke because like we went. There's this chiropractic office in Kansas City,
Okay.
and it's like completely run by attractive.
Big shout
women.
out to her so she gets more business because she's attractive.
Maybe later. Maybe if she sponsors a podcast. No, but so like my
We'll
wife
never
goes there
do a
because it's like down
podcast.
the street from her office,
Okay.
and it's like it is a place that's like very into like they also do like yoga and like stuff like that.
Totally fine.
Right.
All that stuff's
Love
totally
yoga.
fine. Like massage
And
therapy,
it always
yoga.
smells like with the incense, whatever.
Yeah.
But
essential
it's super
oils.
cool. I don't know if they're quite that crazy, but so yeah, so she goes there
I'm
and
no
then
crazy.
she's like, yeah, Ethan, you should check this place out. Like it's they have these awesome massage tables you go on before you go in for your adjustment, and so you sit there for like 10 minutes, like super
You're like,
relaxing.
no, I'm good.
No,
Oh,
I'm-
Ethan, she's hot.
No, she didn't mention that
Okay.
part. She didn't mention that part, and then I go and I'm like.
You way undersold this.
Right, and I'm like, okay, like this is weird. And then I hadn't met my chiropractor yet. And she comes out, she's wearing yoga pants. And I'm like,
Because
is
she's
that
also
something?
the yoga instructor.
Right.
So Josh can clarify, like,
Right.
that's why she's a chiropractor.
No,
Right.
no. I mean, I don't want chiropractic medicine to be lumped in with like actual medicine. Like,
Okay,
it's,
but their title is doctor. Like they have to get licensed.
But, okay, but listen, but
no,
you just
no,
said
Yes,
she's
they
wearing
do.
yoga
you
pants.
do not have.
You
You can
are
practice being a chiropractor and not actually have a medical degree.
Well, you don't have a medical degree. You have a
You
chiropractic
at least have to
degree.
be certified.
Oh, so they make a school for.
Certified?
That's like saying I have a
That's what you
yoga.
said?
But
you
they
know,
have
like
to
You
get
said that.
licensed.
You said that.
through other chiropractors.
I
Through
don't.
the state.
I don't know speak words.
Yeah,
English, no.
Anyway, but
it's
yeah,
an accredited school. Fine.
Well, it's
Right.
like
That's totally fine.
but the chiropractor themselves have to get
But
a
it's not
license to
medicine.
practice. They have to get a license to practice.
We're gonna
That's fine. But
we're gonna have.
and insurance covers it. If there's no scientific basis for it, insurance
So-
would cover it.
But,
So
okay, but
insurance
we're gonna
also
pivot
covers other
then. What about
things, too.
acupuncture? If insurance covers acupuncture, is that a legitimate medical science?
Yeah,
I don't know.
because most insurance companies also don't cover like a bunch of therapies for like autism, which is a medical
So, like,
condition.
I just want to get this out
performed by
there.
mental health
Healing
providers.
and medical science are not mutually exclusive.
Right.
I want to point that out. Like,
Yeah.
there's things that we can do to heal people that, for whatever reason, medical science doesn't always be like, hey, that's totally going to work or that's not going to work.
Yes.
That's one of the reasons why the
Right.
placebo effect is so effective. You can't make those things mutually exclusive. They don't mean the same thing.
Right.
There is some overlap to some of them, and that's all I'm saying. Like,
All I know, Jamie,
chiropractic
I need a
medicine could
whiteboard
totally be.
so I can follow what's going on here.
I don't know.
Because
I
now
still,
you're saying that I can be healed, but it's not a medical healing.
Right.
I'm confused.
well,
I actually have, yeah, when I was in middle school.
I want to
And-
backtrack.
You need to go
Yeah.
back.
And one of the
Yeah.
things I didn't like about it was the fact that they're like, so you do this once a month for the rest of your life, and you'll feel better. And I was like, cool, I feel great after a massage. And if I just pay a quarter of this money once a week to get a massage, then I will feel just as
Well,
good.
then you pay as much once a month.
Yeah. That's insurance, because insurance loves taking your money. That's true, yeah. But
Nobody's listening to this conversation.
I
It's
want
okay.
to backtrack to the fact
Yeah.
that I said essential oils and you said they're not that crazy.
Yeah.
I love essential oils.
Don't get me wrong, they smell great. Like peppermint oil really does kind of help open up the sinuses and relieve pressure in your head and stuff
Totally.
like that.
I use
But that's about it.
that is a medical fact that peppermint does open
Right.
up your sinuses
Yes.
because it causes your body to reject peppermint because we're not supposed to be eating it.
Right.
Well,
What's
yeah.
what's your favorite
Way to go,
essential
Jamie.
oil?
Way to go.
Well, I like copaiba and frankincense oil.
Okay, that first one was made up.
No,
but
it's not. I
That's
have it
not
in my
even a
bag.
word.
I'll show you.
That's not
I
even a
have
word.
it. I have the bag.
Did you
I'll
say-
go get a bag
Did
of
you say
purple
Frankenstein
dank.
oil?
Yeah.
Frankincense.
Frankenstein.
Frankincense. You know, like baby Jesus? Frankincense
See,
and myrrh.
and we're back to the religious conversation.
Yeah.
You
Oh, Lord.
somehow spin it back to religion.
Okay, first
Okay?
of all,
Anyways,
where else
That's
in
Alright,
history have you
backtrack.
heard
Let's-
of
That's wrap up day
frankincense?
one. We talked a lot of religion.
Yeah.
That's what we
does-
talked about.
I want to go. What
Frankincense
is the
and myrrh.
made up one you said? do?
Frankenstein.
Copaiba?
Yeah, that made up one.
Coheed and Cambria?
It's a paint. It's a cousin plant to marijuana. So like CBD
Oh, I
oil.
get it now. Never mind. I know where this is
Oh.
going.
Oh, so it's CBD.
Yeah.
You just said the fancy name for it.
No, it's a different plant. It doesn't come from the marijuana plant.
But is it CBD oil?
No.
It's a cannabinoid?
No.
No?
So why did you just compare it to marijuana then?
Because it's a cousin plant. So you can compare those two oils, CBD oil to copaiba oil.
So it's genetically modified in a
No.
laboratory to not be
No.
marijuana,
What
but to do
is-
the same effect?
What does it do? How does it?
Well, it's pain relief.
So it's marijuana. Keep going.
Dying. Because I don't have my oils.
Oh, right.
She needs some peppermint. Get some peppermint over
No,
here and some
but, like-
lavender.
Do we have a chiropractor
Okay.
in the in the con somewhere?
Because like 3 years ago, I had knee surgery. Fun fact.
That's a good point. Bring that up.
But I used frankincense oil and blue tansy, which is another pain relief oil, to relieve pain in my knee rather than taking like drugs. Because I didn't like the high you get from like Percocet because it doesn't really get rid of your pain. Just
Perfect
makes you forget about
example
it for a little
why
while.
healing and medical science don't always have to go together.
Well, but this is also go to your point of the placebo thing. Like she was told it's going to help her, so immediately your mindset feels like when you smell this,
Well-
you're going to
You,
do
you
it.
can't you
Yeah,
can't
but even,
totally
like- I don't
get
know.
rid of that effect.
Well, like
In
I said,
even
like
medicine, you
Percocet
can't
gives
get
you
rid
like a
of it.
high. Like
Right.
you get high, so your
I was
pain
gonna
isn't
say
really
I
like
had Percocet
leaving. You're just forgetting about it.
when they gave me when I had a kidney stone. They gave me Percocet,
Yeah.
and I was on my honeymoon. That was great.
Yeah, but there's also like an anti-inflammatory and some other stuff in a painkiller.
Well, yeah.
So when you say Percocet, like there is a pain relief element, but there's also like an anti-inflammatory that's
Yeah.
going to help
Treat the
condition.
inflammation.
Which is
yeah.
what I was doing with like frankincense and blue tansy.
I really thought you were going to go
lemongrass and copaiba.
frankincense and myrrh
Frankenstein and Jesus.
and gold.
And so like
When I added some gold onto my knee with some
Bruh,
frankincense and
if
myrrh,
I could put some gold on my
somehow
knee,
I
I was
was
gonna say, if
transformed
we
to-
had gold on her knee, she wouldn't be sitting here with us.
and,
Right.
And I think
'Cause all I have
so
is
the thing with
titanium in
essential
my
oils
knee
too
and
that
stuff.
is
Bro,
okay.
that's so cool.
Like
Yeah.
I wish I had a titanium knee.
Well,
The
it's
same
just
reason
two
that-
screws in my shin.
I have screws in my jaw.
Because I
Well, let's start with what did you do to? How did you get that into your
It's
knee?
the same.
snowboarding.
God, that's such
I
a
went-
Colorado.
The most Colorado thing, right?
Oh
I went
my
snowboarding
God.
and I fell and I went to catch air, fell
Ooh.
terribly.
Would you get your air, bro?
Wow.
I was
But
like
I just
Went front side, heel side, and Cinderella.
landed half dislocated my knee, which is a skill because nothing was torn, everything was just hyperextended.
But my favorite part is that there is a medical term called half.
Well, it's
You have
semi-dislocation.
dislocated, right.
It's a semi-dislocation.
It's anything that's not where it is a dislocation.
Yeah, but nothing tore, so it wasn't
Which
a full
location?
dislocation.
Dislocation.
You know, if you would have fully dislocated it, you'd been better, but you only semi did it. So
So
now
everything
you're-
was just hyperextended, so it
Right.
didn't hurt bad. I lived with it for 3 years. Finally went to
What?
a doctor. Yeah, it never like I'd wrap it after I snowboarded or hiked, and it would be fine. I don't know. And then 1 year I jacked it up again snowboarding. I just
then,
overdid
then you
it.
fully dislocated it at
No,
that point.
I don't know, probably pushed it more, and then I went to the same doctor.
Push it
and
real good.
oh gosh,
She
and-
doesn't get that reference. She's young.
I know.
I'm very little. As a child,
I'm very small.
But so I had to go and get knee surgery. So they shaved my shin bone,
Right.
realigned my knee, shortened my ligaments, and popped 2 screws in there.
But why? So I have a bigger question because this is my thing. I've been talking to a lot of people about this, and it's not common related, so I apologize. But why not take the painkillers? You
the
said that you
rest
didn't
of
want to
your
do
life?
it. No,
I
it's
just don't
not.
like the,
It's
like-
temporary in that case.
Yeah, but
You
like
had
the,
surgery.
Like,
You had this
fuzzy
major
feeling. I don't know.
But you said you didn't want to get high. Like there's got to be
So
another
why
reasoning to
didn't you
that.
just get your leg amputated?
Well,
I like it.
options.
Options.
Right.
I could have been in the Paralympics. That would have been dope.
It was a thought, right? It's just like
Was a thought.
ooh,
Ooh, take the entire leg.
snowboarding with one leg feels like I'm at an advantage.
What?
Yeah.
It's just like half skiing.
Only half skiing? You only commit to half skiing?
Well, no, but if you only have one foot,
Listen, I pizza and French fry. That's my skiing technique.
No.
Pizza to
have
French
you seen
fry.
one-legged snowboarder snowboard though? They have
No.
like a chair thing
They sit in it
on
and
their
they go
board.
down.
Yeah.
interesting.
I don't know. To be
Super
honest, I
dope.
prefer like the Paralympics to the real Olympics,
Oh, they're definitely more skilled in my opinion.
especially the hockey or as you said,
Yeah.
puck sports.
Puck
I
sports.
have never been skiing or snowboarding.
Are you serious?
Really?
Yeah, dude, I grew up in Nebraska.
It's true.
There's
The
land
nearest
skiing.
hill in Nebraska is either Colorado or Iowa.
But have you seen
Yeah.
like the sand snowboarding and skiing that you can do?
Sandboarding?
Yeah, have you seen that?
That's why we have
It's like
the
in
sand
Utah,
dunes.
right? Like you can go down there.
Well, yeah, you could go in Utah, but there's the sand dunes here if you're willing to hike them up. Like you have to hike up the
See, that's
sand.
where you lost me. I need a
Mm.
lift.
And then you board down.
hiking.
I need a lift or a helicopter.
I need
I'm
my
not-
chiropractor to
I'm not
follow me if I'm
hiking.
going to go on a hike for more than
I mean, you
an
can
hour.
Yeah.
take ATVs up
I need
there,
to crack
but
my back when I get on
you
top.
eventually
know?
have to go back up the hill for your ATV.
Have you been
unless-
snowboarding since all this? Are you still
Oh
actively
yeah,
in snowboarding?
for sure.
Yeah.
I had
That's
to
why
take
you
a year
keep
off. I
it
had my knee
four-wheeler
surgery.
at the bottom of the hill, four-wheeler at the top. You pair up and then ride down and then keep pairing up.
This
every
ain't
time.
tubing, man.
I'm just saying.
This ain't tubing. It only works in tubes. Where you tube down, then you take the truck back up, get your car.
I mean, it works too if you have more than one four-wheeler. You just have one at the bottom, one at the top. Take the four-wheeler up to the top, and then you guys both come back
The
down
fact that you're
again,
calling it a
or-
four-wheeler already diminishes what you're saying. It is
Sorry,
an
an
all-terrain
ATV.
vehicle.
But there's plenty
I
of
hate
different.
you.
I love it.
You can get an all-terrain. Yeah, you can get an all-terrain vehicle that there was a four-wheeler repair place that we passed here in Colorado.
It's an ATV repair place.
You're an ATV repair place.
I love it.
All right.
When in doubt, you
I
need
think
a
Yeah.
ATV
canoe.
So I never
refers
got to go
to-
skiing, snowboarding, dirt
No?
biking, paintballing. Never.
Tubing?
Nope.
And the one time
Like
he
tubing
did,
is the
Only
greatest.
it
only
broke
rich
his
kids got
jaw.
to do that.
What?
Yeah.
Poor
The first-
people get to do that. It's water
I
and an
didn't.
inflatable tube.
Oh, I was talking
Yeah,
like
and
s-
depending on
winter
where you were at in
tubing,
Nebraska,
like a hill.
that's like
What?
the only thing to do.
Like when it snows,
who
you
does
find
that?
a hill and you go down
We
it
don't
on
have
a tube.
hills.
No,
It's
you sled.
Nebraska.
You don't tube. You
You
sled.
tube.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Tubing is like when you're
No.
dragged behind a boat.
Well, yes, there's that tubing too.
We didn't have a boat because we were poor.
Right, but you can also like just float down a river in a tube. That to me is tubing. Well, let's clarify. Let's go
I
around.
would say so.
Your
We don't
version
have
of
rivers
tubing.
like that in
So-
Omaha.
When someone says tubing, what do you think of first?
It depends what time of year it is.
No.
'Cause
Facts.
If someone says tubing, I will claim this. You could go faster on a tube down an ice hill than you can on any other, like with the exception
Surface.
of maybe a snowboard.
Are you greasing it? Are you greasing your tube?
You don't need to because of the way that it stays on the surface.
I don't trust you.
It's really nice.
When
you don't
say
have to worry about sinking
when
in.
someone says tubing, are you going with the winner?
Behind a
tubing?
boat.
Okay, boat.
So you're thinking being pulled by a boat.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So
Jamie,
I don't
what-
think that. I consider that.
Behind a boat
That's something
or
different,
yeah.
on
Yeah.
a hill.
Yeah.
Behind a what?
Behind a boat or on a hill. Like
But when
in the
someone says,
winter.
"Hey, do you want to go tubing?"
Well, here in Colorado, your options are usually find a hill
Right.
because
Like winter, right? Not
yeah.
like
Yeah.
anything summer.
Yeah.
See, I think of
Yeah, but
actually
y'all
like
are
floating down a
backwards over
river in a tube.
a lot of people call
backwards.
that floating now, though.
Yeah.
That's no.
It's float trip.
No.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is not floating.
That's what we call it in
Or
Nebraska.
they call it like a
You're not
lazy river.
floating on your body. You're floating on a
You
tube.
can,
It's a
though.
float trip.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No,
There's
it's
a
not.
lot of people that'll
Nope.
just get all their tubes, tie them together.
Y'all are backwards
put-
here in
No.
Colorado.
First of all, if you say floating in Colorado, people are thinking isolation chambers.
No,
Yes.
don't call them
We
that.
don't
That's
even
weird.
have
Float
those in
tanks.
Nebraska.
I know because you guys are
We're
about 10
talking
years
float
behind.
Tanks.
Right.
Don't call them isolation chambers.
They
That's
are
Float tanks
Well,
in Omaha.
float tanks.
float tanks,
No,
right?
not
Yeah.
real.
Yeah,
Which
they are.
Nope.
soup's relaxing.
I don't buy that.
Have you done it?
Yes.
They're going out of
multiple
business because
times.
only 2 people from Colorado who live in Omaha are like, I'm going to go floating.
Hang on.
But they
Okay.
also pay.
I want to know about this because I haven't done it yet. Have you?
Really?
First of all, have you ever seen the float tanks?
I am
The-
aware of
The
this.
sensory
So
deprivation.
you've never
thing.
done
Yeah.
it? Yeah,
No.
you've never done it. Jamie,
Oh,
you've
God,
done
no.
it?
Yeah, they're
You
super
couldn't
dope.
pay me to do it.
Why? First of all, why did you do it?
Well,
And then,
Neither.
then what did you think of it?
well, I originally went to do it because, like, okay, it's like Epsom salts. There's like so much Epsom salts in it, so it's good for like inflammation and pain relief and that kind of stuff in the first place. And then it's supposed to bring you to like that calm center point and like be super relaxing. And I'm not the massage person. I don't like being touched. And so it was like, okay, this is a good option for me.
There's touchless massages.
Yeah, lots of touch.
Energy manipulation.
So I went,
Balance my chakra.
and
In the back
my
of his
choice was
chiropractic
a
place, but they
60-minute
do
or a
it.
90-minute. I did 60 because I was
Okay.
afraid I couldn't do 90 minutes.
Were you in like the full like
yeah,
everything
well,
over you, no
so
lights,
typically
no nothing?
you have control. The place I went, I had control over my pod. That's
Okay.
what they called it. So I could have music playing if I wanted. I could have a little light on in there if I wanted. I could leave the door open if I wanted. So at first I left the door open, had the lights on, and then I closed the door. And like slowly as I was floating more, I like went to like pure darkness and quietness. And it was one of those, like, the first 10 minutes, you're like, this is stupid. Why am I doing this? This is ridiculous. I'm wasting money.
Did you have a timer in there, or like did you know it
Yeah,
was 10
so
minutes?
once you if you turn the lights off after your hour, the light would come on when there's 2 minutes left.
Right.
Or music would come on.
Okay.
And so you got to choose how that one went. So mine was music. So when the music would come on, I'd be like, okay, I have 2 minutes left. I need to get out of the pod. And after that first like 10 minutes of like, this is stupid, why am I here? I woke up to the music and I was like, whoa, where did all this time go?
So did you go to sleep? Like
Yeah.
Yeah. So you after
It was
10
like
minutes
complete
you're out.
deep rest, like super relaxed, and I woke up feeling like amazing. It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that
Yes.
Yeah.
Yay.
on float tanks?
Move?
Move.
Thanks for sharing that.
Would you mind clarifying what you mean by move?
Move.
Move.
Oreo Batman Moo gave us a comment that says moof. I don't know what is moof supposed to be a.
Is it like
Is that a term for tubing
Is it all
that we just don't know what
caps?
it's about?
I gotta make sure that's not like a racial slur. Or
I don't know, I
something.
feel
Oh
like
my
it's
god!
like-
Did I just swear on?
Yeah.
No, I
Twitch?
feel like
So
it's
that's
like
actually a thing that happens on Twitch, and that's super interesting. So like, I was doing a stream once, and we had people coming in.
Icy wiener.
and-
Oh no!
Well, it's worse than that because they'll come in and post in like foreign languages and
Right.
stuff. And so obviously I don't know what that means. So
Well,
I
you
run,
speak Arabic, so
I
you
run it
obviously
through
knew.
Google Translate, and it's like all of these racial slurs in another language. It's like, do you know how much work I had to do to ban you from my channel?
I don't know. I feel like it's one
Make
of
it
those, like-
easy. Just be racist in English.
Wait,
so I
is
can
is
just tell
it
you to-
TikTok where you pay like celebrities to say things?
No, that's Cameo.
Is it?
Yeah.
The fact that nobody like looks and sees like maybe I shouldn't say this, because who was it was it Brett Favre that got in trouble for like inciting like the whatever the I'm not even gonna go with it because no
I thought
one's
you almost said Arab Spring, and I was like,
No, no,
pretty
no.
sure Brett Favre's been blamed for a lot of things.
no like
the Arab Spring.
Yeah.
Not
he
happening.
thought it was like something funny or to shout out like a group. Ended up being like a white nationalist.
Hail
group,
ISIS.
Oh yeah.
right?
I remember
it was
that.
Brett Favre, right?
Yeah.
And it was just funny to me because I'm like, they.
Because he
It's
thought it was like a fan club or something.
Yeah. He's
And
like, oh
then-
yeah, I thought it was. And people are paying me because that's the same thing you're talking about.
Right.
Like people aren't screening.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, like I get paid $500 to say this, so I'm going to say it and not even care and not even do the research to say, maybe I shouldn't
Yeah.
like, just say blind comments
Yeah.
for money. I feel like that's kind of like
I should look
like
into
an
what I'm
underlying
saying.
statement of like,
Yeah.
Tune in later as Carrie goes and asks random celebrities to give us bumps.
oh, exactly. Yeah. By the way, would you mind shouting out the Buffalo Bills? It's definitely for the con. I promise
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
I'm not going to use this at all in my personal life every time the Bills win.
Over
No.
lines.
No.
By the way,
I'm
I
not
am a
gonna-
Buffalo Bills fan.
I'm not gonna blare it in the
Still mad at you.
loudspeakers in the neighborhood.
Yeah. Like, did you know Robert Patrick was a Buffalo Bills fan? Neither did I. Watch this video.
I
Oh.
can prove it.
Oh, Freddy Krueger also hates the Dallas Cowboys and loves the Buffalo Bills. Watch this video. He does.
Terrible.
What's that?
Oh, neat.
So he
Are we
just
supposed
said
to
it
be
again?
saying
Thanks.
this?
Batman.
I don't know who this
Moo.
person is.
I don't remember
so-
the first part of their name. Oreo.
I don't know who
Don't
that is.
say it.
I
Are
know
you,
a
are you
lot
gonna
of
look it up on
people-
Urban Dictionary?
I'm gonna have to look it up now, Batman.
Yeah.
I know a lot
Making
of.
me get on my phone, which
I
is
know a
is
lot
this
of
like
people
is this
on the
Tyler
Twitch.
Oh yeah,
on Twitch
you were
right
on
now?
your
Just
phone
like-
all day yesterday. You were sitting right here. Here, I'm gonna be you.
Oh yeah,
You
this
were
this
sitting like
this
this
is Josh's
on your
podcast.
phone, and you're also leaning
Bro.
up all the way over here, and they're like, "Scoot,
Bro, how do you have a Mickey Mouse?
Mickey
Like-
Mouse."
Like, come on, man. We're all anti-Disney right now.
No.
And you come in with a Mickey Mouse
Mickey Mouse.
like phone cover. It'd only be worse if you had like another like pop socket
No.
that also said Sony.
Well, that could be a good. I should go find a Sony pop.
But you know it's
socket
gonna be
now.
like Tom Holland. I'm surprised you haven't.
Tom
got
It's
it.
just gonna be a picture of Tom
It's gonna be a
Holland.
picture of him.
Realistically, it could be my Little Mermaid one, but football season's starting, so Dallas Cowboys is coming
Okay,
out.
so far, moof doesn't seem to mean anything.
Yeah,
to
I'm
me.
Please
not really-
clarify what you mean by it.
There's
Yeah.
multiple different things. online.
yourself, viewer.
Yes.
Urban Dictionary says there's a group of people on Instagram that follow Moof Gang, which
Moof
is an 8-bit
Gang?
dog cow named Clarice.
Clarice.
That's not how you spell Clarice.
I don't understand.
CLARUS.
Minaldi? Clarice Minaldi?
CLARUS.
Yeah,
Do
Clarice.
you know what that is?
It's Latin.
No.
Clarice
But
Minaldi?
The
Who?
Yep. First
What?
name Clarice
Right.
Rinaldi.
I don't know who that is.
Movie reference. No? Probably
No,
not.
I
Does
figured that
sound
was like a
familiar.
country singer.
No.
Because I'm gonna close that.
Disney.
What?
Yo, you know what
Princess
I was just thinking
Diaries.
about?
What's that?
I'm real hungry.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Is it because they had
3.
Chick-fil-A minis
2.
and nobody gave us any?
Bro,
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A was great this
Have you-
morning.
Did,
Oh,
is it
you
really?
Okay,
What
Orion,
is
make
it?
sure you follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/nerdmeat_.
Oh, Ryan.
Only Orion would come up
Did you
with
catch
like-
that? You gotta follow me on Twitch now.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
So Jamie, can I close the loop on that isolation
Oh,
floating
yeah.
tank?
Yes.
Last question, I promise.
Close your loop.
Mm-hmm.
What was the song that you woke up to?
It's just instrumental.
Dumb.
It's not.
Shots.
Yellow,
Little John
Mr.
just-
Blue Sky.
Go
That's
from
what I
being
wanna wake
super
up to.
relaxed
It's
to
just
like party
Avicii,
time.
just wake me up. You know, just like, oh, cool, that's awesome. Like Avicii woke me up, saying, "Wake me up."
Before
Nah,
you
man, it's gotta be
Before you
Slayer.
go.
Wake me
Of
up.
course it is. You're like,
Before
oh,
you
I've had such a
drown.
restful sleep. What song do you want to wake up to? I'll have Slayer.
Raining Blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys
I
have any
do.
guar?
I love Avicii. Like his documentary was horrible. They did a horrible job trying to capture it. I didn't like the way that they presented the information and presented him personally. But I think Avicii actually had skills where other DJs don't. It's like Avicii and then like Steve Aoki. They actually make music and like everyone else.
Whoa, you didn't even put Daft Punk in there once.
No, of course not. One, you can't have two DJs. We're not talking Scott Pilgrim here with like dueling like twin DJs. It's one DJ. It's not plural. It's one DJ.
Why?
What are they going to do with two of them?
I
You
mean,
know,
what
I've
do
always
DJs
wondered.
do?
What does DJ
Watch
stand for?
Avicii.
Disc
Disc
jockey.
jockey.
Got it.
That's back when they had
That was
discs.
really quick. There's not discs in my days. I had CDs for a
That's a
small
disc.
hair of my life.
Those are discs. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was
Yeah.
like a small hair of my life.
What do you think is inside most of these devices?
MP3s.
Discs.
Not all. I mean, there's hard drive discs in some
Yes.
of them. So
But-
still disc drives.
See, to me,
But not
DJs
this.
also.
This is all flash storage.
that?
shit, by the way.
All DJs kind of suck a little bit.
I
What?
don't.
Yeah, because they just
One to
kinda-
me, like a DJ
audio
is like
engineer.
a radio DJ. Like it's a personality.
Well, right.
It's someone that actually put on music and actually had to,
Well, yeah.
intro and create something for you, a visual element
Right.
to the song.
Well,
Never
no.
watched or listened to anything by Daft Punk. Like in all honesty,
I don't care
everything
about
you're
Daft
saying.
Punk.
Literally just described Daft Punk.
No, but they're not good. And one again, I don't think you need two of them to press play on their
Music.
MacBook.
That's not what they do.
They do.
That's
It's
not what-
exactly
Daft
Well, that's
Punk
what,
has
like-
been creating music since the 80s.
Yeah. Well, I
Like-
don't-
music.
No,
Music.
they literally produced the Tron Legacy. soundtrack.
You're not
Like,
supporting your
They
argument
made
at all.
that's the
So
plug your ears, please, Tasha. That's the only good thing about Tron Legacy was the soundtrack,
it's true though.
Young Jeff Bridges and old Jeff Bridges,
which is
was
still
all you
old
needed.
Jeff Bridges.
That's true.
Exactly.
I don't care if his face is
CGI, yeah.
90% CGI.
Exactly. One Jeff Bridges is great. Two,
All
it's-
right.
He
it's
could get
critically
it.
So,
acclaimed.
Carrie, here's the thing about the DJs. What?
Is
From
it Orion again?
BT kills for free. Wake up to Dragon Pie by Knights of the
You
Abyss.
must know who that is.
I actually don't know that one. Yeah,
It
no, I'm gonna
does.
check it out later. Don't
It
get me
doesn't
wrong.
sound like I'm relaxed, and then I feel like it'd be like, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm awake.
That's how I wake
Yeah,
up every day.
I feel like it would ruin every bit of the hour that you're in there. Like, oh, cool, I feel amazing. My body feels great.
I really
That
wrap
comes
it
on, and you're
up.
like, oh, cool,
Dale,
I'm awake
you
now.
wrap it up. I'm just
What?
kidding. I know, I
yeah,
do.
we have 5 minutes to wrap it
All
up.
right.
Well,
No.
We're
Wrap
going to
it up
wrap it up
now.
now because we're going to take a break
yes.
Why?
because then I have the next hour.
You're right.
I need a
How,
break.
how do you want to cut this
I
out?
need
Jamie,
water.
since you're new, how do you want to finish and wrap this up?
Jamie, tell all the Twitch viewers how they can hang out with us on the internet.
On the interwebs.
On the interwebs at projectnerd.com, right? No?
Yeah. I mean, that's Project
Pro-
Dash Nerd.
Dash Nerd.
Project-nerd.com.
.com.
It's on your shirt.
It's also
Dot.
behind us.
And we're here with
Org.
Pop-Up Lockers.
We're not
Not
here
They're
with
great.
them.
them.
They
We're
Well,
sponsored by
They
Pop-Up
sponsored
Lockers.
us. They're
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
they are here.
They are
The
here. Their
people.
lockers are not, so make complaints so that the
Yeah.
lockers are here next year.
Right.
Tell your local.
Not
con.
about you. Complain
Yeah.
that there are no pop-up lockers.
So that will make.
Okay.
Why?
Got
you get a
you.
Penske
If
truck,
you
we
get-
call it good.
She'll
That's why you got
snowboard
to
'em
charge
over.
exorbitant amounts.
Yes.
Exorbitant amounts. Anyway.
Is that how you want to go out?
Yeah.
How do you want to go out? That's it.
I don't know.
Wow.
Sounds
Boom.
great.
Did you
That's
just
it.
ask a 22-year-old out?
Oh my God.
You're married.
Ow.
I thought that was me.
No, you just like, do you want to go out?
Yeah, it was me. And you're yelling at him.
Both
Are
of
you
guys
not
are
married?
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were. But you yelled at him when he said it. So I was like, cool. That
If
was definitely
Everyone's
me.
just gotten used to that this
Right.
weekend, just yelling at me that I'm married.
I'm like, cool.
Sorry,
Definitely-
honey. I know. I was telling her about that last time I was on the phone. She's like, yeah, you do that.
It
was
was
like,
in
yeah.
that general.
That's just how I am.
It was like
I
in my
guess.
face.
All right.
I've heard you like, we're family, and you're married.
I should have
That
yelled for
makes it
family.
weird. That makes it weird.
Cousins. No context at all. Just go out that way.
Why you got to make this weird, Jamie?
Yeah. I love
Like,
it.
You're my
Usually-
cousin. Jeez.
You usually I usually make things awkward. You've done it for me, so I can just look
You're
like
welcome. Now
smooth
you look
sailor
normal.
here.
I like it.
the All right.
But
Well,
I'm digging the fashion though.
let's do
You're
a
welcome.
sign
Great
off.
respect on the Adidas.
Josh, why don't you give
Rock
the
'em.
sign off?
Thank you guys for listening. My name is Josh on Sex and Nerd Science. That's where you can find me. Project Nerd. What do we
Dot.
know?
Podcast network.
Yeah, the
Podbean.
Project Nerd Podcast Network. Sex and Nerd Science is where my voice is on that podcast network.
So avoid that one if you don't want to hear Josh yelling
Or
at
if you
people
wanna hear
about
me-
science.
You know what? We're going to talk about chiropractors next on
Yeah,
this
do it.
thing here.
Carrie,
I'm gonna
where can
play-
people find you on the interwebs?
Hey, I appreciate the intro. Hey guys, this is Carrie. You know me from the I'm Not Famous podcast, co-hosting with our main dude Iggy. Can't wait. Keep tuning in. Ethan's got some great stuff coming for you guys next time. But until then, I'm Not Famous. Project-nerd.com.
I'm Ethan. I'll see you in 5 minutes.
And I'm Jamie. Have a great day.
Yeah, we know.